All right, everyone. This is just some news that everybody, I'm pretty sure, at this point knows happened, and that was Team4Star's channel got taken down due to some copyright stuff. I don't know who exactly filed the thing against them, who got their video, or not their videos, their channel taken down. Thankfully, it's back up, so they got that resolved in a relatively timely manner, but that they had to deal with it in the first place is a fucking problem. And I've had my own issues with copyright. Take, for example, one issue I had back when I was recording Civilization 3, when CenturyMedia decided to file a claim, or a copyright strike against a video I posted trying to compare Angela Gasso, the old Arch Enemy singer, with Alyssa Glutz, the new lead singer for Arch Enemy. And what I was trying to compare and contrast was how the two felt, or how the two performed, in my view, on the respective videos I showed. I think I showed Nemesis for Arch Enemy, and then War Eternal for Alyssa Glutz. And I just basically pointed out that I felt like Angela Gasso had more emotion. Like I felt more energized watching her perform as opposed to Alyssa, who I felt like was kind of slow, not really slow, but just kind of standing there, not really moving, stuff like that. So the whole point was what falls under fair use, and that is criticism. I wasn't using the audio from the songs. I turned the audio off so that way you could clearly hear what I was saying. I just used the video itself. Now, had I uploaded the full music video on my channel, audio and everything included, okay, yeah, CenturyMedia would have had me beat there, but they didn't, because once I filed that appeal to that copyright strike, within I think it was about 20 some odd days later, whole thing was gone. My channel was restored back to normal. I could upload, however long videos I wanted. I wasn't confined. I couldn't. I could return to monetizing videos. Of course, I don't monetize my videos, which is another thing that ties into what I'm talking about. Is TFS, they do not monetize their Dragon Ball Z videos. They explicitly state that it is a non-profit DBZ parody, so they're okay with Funimation, slapping the copyright claim. As far as I know, them and Funimation have a complete understanding as to how this whole thing works. So there's no bad blood or anything like that between them. And they even went to Twitter and said it themselves that Funimation didn't do it. I don't know who did it. I want to say it was an audio issue because I noticed that episodes 51 and 52 are MIA, and they did use some Bruce Faulkner music for Dragon Ball Z Abridged episode 52. Now, I can't say that that's what it is, but that's what I think it is. So, how I feel about the whole copyright thing is that it's been a broken system for a long time now. Ever since, if you remember back when Angry Joe made his rant, that's when the shit hit the fan and a lot of YouTube content creators started getting pissed off. Especially when, as Grade A pointed out plenty of times, you have prank channels and reaction channels getting away with shit they shouldn't be getting away with. Not that I have a problem with any particular person, or even reaction channels or prank channels. I don't have a problem. I don't go out of my way to point out the problems that I have with these channels. But I do want to point out that I agree with what people are saying about them in regards to them violating YouTube's guidelines, which YouTube should be enforcing, but it's not. Not in the right way, anyways, because you have channels like I Hate Everything. You have Doug Walker dealing with his, or had to deal with his monetization getting taken away. And what happened with I Hate Everything is his channel's been taken down, I think, twice now, and that's within, I want to say, about a 6 or 7 month period. And that's just because somebody got butthurt because he didn't like their movie or something like that. I remember the issues he had with that Cool Cat bullshit or whatever. And then the way that fucking Savage guy handled it was fucking stupid. It looked like a man-child. But that's the thing, is that channels that are within the guidelines that you, YouTube, set are completely obeying the rules. They should be good to go. They shouldn't have to worry about this shit, but they have to. I might have to start worrying about this shit. Now, another reason I'm making this video is because it did pretty much happen to me. Or it could have, anyways, if I hadn't been in the complete right like I was. But even then, it seems like it doesn't matter if somebody's in the right or not. So, I've had this shit happen to me before, and everybody deals with this copyright thing, so it is pretty much everybody's fight. So, even if it isn't happening to me currently, I'm still going to speak out and support those that it is happening to. Because YouTube does need to fix this shit because it's not going to fly. If this becomes a website where it's just replays from TV shows or anything like that, it may as well be fucking cable TV. And nobody fucking wants that because we already have it. So what needs to happen is YouTube needs to address these things. But what we need to do is get them to pay the fuck attention to what's going on. Because as long as we're silent, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Why should they stop? As long as we allow them to do this shit, then, why complain? If you're going to complain, you need to do something about it. You always have to have a solution when you complain. Always. Oh, what was that quote? I think it was Winston Churchill. I don't want to take his words out of context. It's basically saying that to do nothing is worse than doing evil deeds. Something along the lines. That's kind of the message it's trying to convey. It's to do nothing is worse than doing an evil deed. So I know I don't have the biggest following in the world. I don't have a fuck ton of subscribers like some other channels do that are trying to get this message out. But hell, I'm still going to pull my weight and say that, yeah, because this shit could happen to me. And I'm going to be preemptive and say, no, I won't let it happen to me. Or if it does happen to me, I'm going to at least say that I stood my ground and tried to say, no, YouTube, this is not how you want to do things. So with that being said, folks, I don't monetize my channel. I probably never will. As long as I have a steady job, I probably will never do that. Because I have a steady job, I make decent pay, I don't see the need to do that. So if a gaming company does file a copyright claim, I will fight it back because you don't want copyright claims that are illegitimate on your channel. So legitimate ones, they're staying. Like with that with the Warcraft 3 video where it's just the trailer. Blizzard has a copyright claim on it. I've let that stay since I've had my channel, or since I even recorded Warcraft 3. I've let that stay because it's a trailer. It's not within fair use. It's meant to be part of a Let's Play, but it's a trailer sitting on its own. So what I probably should have done is just combine all the videos and said, here we go. But, illegitimate claims, I'm going to fight to the fucking bitter end. I always will. But legitimate ones, you just have to deal with it. And I'm grateful I haven't had a strike. I've only had one strike ever in my entire channel's history, which is great. And, this is me going, I don't know, close to 6 years running now. 3 years since I actually started getting subscribers. I was like, oh shit, I'm nearly at 1,000. Oh my god! So thank you guys for that. And with that being said, folks, I'm going to keep making content. I know I've been kind of off and on, just kind of jumping all over the place as far as uploading goes. That's just because real life's been kicking my ass. But I want to keep this short and sweet and get to the point because I actually want to do some recording tonight before I have to, study for a college course that I'm taking. Yay, college, woo! But yeah, I'm gonna start recording some more StarCraft 2 because I do need to get that Let's Play. Not that I need to get it done. It's just I want to get it done because I've just been kind of sitting on it since about December. So I need to get back into it before I get too rusty. And if I try to go at it again, it's like, oh fuck, I gotta relearn everything. Blah blah blah. So with that being said, folks, spread the message. Go watch Doug Walker's video about fair use. Spread the message of where is the fair use. Because what happened to TFS, what's happened to I Hate Everything, what's happened to Doug Walker, shit needs to stop. It's not right. It's fucking illegal. It really is. I'm not even saying that to overstate the fact. It is a fact that it's illegal what YouTube is allowing to happen. These people are filing these false claims. It's wrong. It's against the law. And these people shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. Why should the content creator have to sit here and prove his or her innocence when you have shitbags that are running around just throwing claims all over the place and not having a single fucking thing done to them? Why is that happening? YouTube, we as the content creators demand answers for this. And I know I'm a small channel, and I've said that before, but what I might do, what some of us might do if it gets just too fucking out of hand, we'll just outright leave. We will. Now, me leaving, you probably won't. You probably won't even shed a tear. You'll just probably tell me, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. Hey, you, door, right there. Have fun. Bye. But some of your bigger channels, they start leaving. Is that what it's going to take for you to wake up? I should hope not. It shouldn't come to that, but it might. At least at the rate things are going, because the shit's gotten worse. It hasn't been happening to me, but I've been seeing it happen to other people, and I'm pissed for them. And everybody should be pissed for them. Now, you're entitled to your opinions about a channel, but you need to understand what's right and what's wrong. Not liking a channel, perfectly fine. If you have valid criticisms or invalid criticisms, it's perfectly fine not to like a channel and to express yourself. But to illegitimately take somebody's channel down, that's fucked up. Especially for those that try to make a living off YouTube. It's really fucked up. You're fucking with people's livelihoods, and that's not cool. Not at all. Especially when they've done nothing wrong besides entertain people and obeyed by the rules that you, emphasize the word you, YouTube, have set. So that being said, folks, I'm Luke Blight, and I look forward to doing more Let's Plays for you guys, keeping you guys entertained as best as I can. So, happy hump day!